Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Hannah the Amputee here. Today I'm going to be talking about self-love because it's something that's really important to me. So first I'm going to mention what self-love means to me. And now self-love, what does it mean to me? I think it means loving yourself regardless of how you look. I think it's something that is character building because yes, you may struggle with it at first, or you might not, I don't know. But at the end of the day, each day gets better, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So yeah, I'm a big believer in self-love, self-care, loving yourself, because if you don't love yourself, who does? Who will? Who will love you if you don't love yourself? So I began to love myself when, I think when I went to sixth form or just before sixth form, I'm not too sure. But it was when I took a trip to Jamaica, and I love Jamaica. Again, I'm repping Jamaica. Yeah, it was an amazing trip. I was with my parents and my friends, and everyone was just so full of love, and the music, I mean, Bob Marley, of course, I love Bob Marley. The music, the food, just everything was just, it was on point. So yeah, I mean, that was the best trip I ever took in my life, and hopefully I'll have more trips like that, of course. So I'm going there this year. I can't wait for Christmas. So I'm looking forward to that. But my journey began on that trip to Jamaica, and what I did is I had a diary that I would write in every morning or every evening, or whenever I could really, anytime in my spare time in the on the beach or wherever I was at the time. And I would write about my feelings, my thoughts and feelings of what I thought about myself and what I thought other people were thinking. And then when I would show it to my friend, and she would say, Hannah, this doesn't make any sense. It's not rational. And of course, when you're upset and you don't love yourself, you're not thinking rationally. So I would thought, oh, this is a different perspective that I didn't think about. And then it just took on from there, and the rest is history. But after that trip, I think I became a different person, definitely. And I think that country holds such a special place in my heart that I go there every year and I love it. And I think what caused me to feel that way before that trip was the things that society, the labels society put on me. So for example, a lot of, most of society would say, oh, I'm just fat, black, disabled, lay about probably, I don't know. And I'm black, I'm fat, but I'm not lay about. I'm disabled, but I don't like using that word, but I'm gonna say that word anyway because it's just easier. So yeah, I think not just me, I think millions of other girls around the world have been degraded by the societal norms of beauty. So we don't always have to have blonde hair, blue eyes, we don't always have to be skinny. We can have rolls, we can have a few, we can have like a big tummy. I mean, I have a big tummy and I'm wearing a leather skirt, so I think that says a lot. Plus it's really comfortable. So yeah, I mean, I think everybody should just be themselves, and if they're scared, they should push themselves even more. That's what I had to do, especially when I came back from Jamaica. I had to push myself to go out and network, to go and talk to that friendship group that I don't really talk to, but I had to do it. And the worst thing that could happen is that they say no. And you know what, rejection is something that everybody will face at one point, whether it's in relationships or in a job interview. And once you face it, you learn how to overcome it. So you might as well just go for it, you know? What are you waiting for? Hurry up. Tips and tricks I found were helpful on how to combat my negative inner voice were to watch Netflix. I think it takes your mind off of things, honestly. I would say comfort food. Obviously that you need to have a balance, but sometimes, yeah, pizza helps. I'm sorry, pizza and donuts help. Honestly, I had a pizza party one day. I'm not joking, it was the best day of my life. I think I ate like 20,000 calories, but you know what, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Yeah, and I talked to people around me. I talked to my mentors, my best friends, my brother, my sister-in-law, my mum, everyone that was close to me, you know, and I just told them my honest feelings. And of course, they can only understand to a certain degree because they're not me, But then it's the same thing with you. Like, not everybody can understand you because they haven't been in your shoes. In my case, not shoes, but prosthetics or Hannah stubs. I don't know, but you know what I mean, you get the point. So on how to love yourself, I think you have to really think, okay, how do I want to be in 5 years time? Or how do I want to be tomorrow? How do I want to change? How can I be different from yesterday? And think, okay, what small steps can I take towards that? So even if it's one day wearing red lipstick, you know, or wearing a lot of eyeliner, or even just dressing up, putting your makeup on, or even going natural and taking pictures and then take it all off and relax. It's just things like that I used to do, and it really helped me. And of course I wasted a lot of makeup that way, but it helped, so that's not the point. So yeah, definitely just be you, be free, and be fabulous, of course. And I think you should definitely watch Netflix, that helps me. But then also think to yourself, how do I want to be in the future? And work towards that, because it's not going to be one day you'll be like, oh, I'm really upset about how I look and I don't love myself, and then you think next day, oh, I'm going to be really confident. It's a journey. It's baby steps, I say. In my terms, I say Hannah steps because I don't have legs. But yeah, my humor's too dark, maybe for you guys, so I'm going to leave that alone. But yeah, so just love yourself, and life is too short. You don't want to be like 90, although 90 is like amazing if you get to 90. Like, yeah, if there are any 90-year-olds watching this, shout out to them. But yeah, when you get to 90 and you'll be thinking, God, why didn't I try that thing, or why didn't I do this, or talk to that person, I was really nervous, you know. You don't want to have regrets. And I think even if you do, at least don't have regrets when it comes to loving yourself. And of course, yes, I'm very young and now I love myself, but if you're 30 or 20 and you still haven't loved yourself, start now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the next hour or next year. Start now. And you can apply that to all aspects of your life, you know, in your workplace, in schools, in anything you want. You just have to learn how to adapt to different situations and take it from there. And one other tip I have as well is to think positive. I think that's the most important thing when it comes to self-love and self-care, whatever not. You have to think positive. You have to change your mindset. You can't just be, oh, I don't love myself, but I like myself yesterday, but I didn't today. You have to be ruthless with yourself and think positively. Otherwise, there's no point, you know? So you just gotta do what you gotta do and forget the rest. But anyway, thank you for listening. Please subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I'm Hannah the Amputee, and stay tuned for my next video.